My name is Karen Hollingsworth. I'm a Children's Waiver Program case manager, and I've worked at MORC since 1972 when it started. Before MORC started, individuals with developmental disabilities were living in state institutions, and families from this area were trying to get their family members located closer to home. So they pushed for funding for an agency in this area. At that time, MORC was supposed to be a 650-bed institution. Coincidentally, in 1972, mandatory special education also went into effect, which helped support families with their children at home. As part of the orientation, when I began working here, I went to one of the institutions for a week, and during that orientation they gave a tour of the grounds, and on the grounds was the cemetery where individuals would be placed after they passed on. And the significant thing that has stayed with me is that their names aren't on the grave markers, they had case numbers. I have the privilege now of supporting families who have their kids at home, and I want to tell the story about Sam. And Sam is a young man who has autism, and he doesn't talk. So for like 3 years I would go every month to see Sam, and every month I'd say, "Hi, Sam," and his mom would say hi to Karen. And this particular day I went for my home visit, and he answered the door, and I said, "Hi, Sam," and he opened the door for me to come in and said, "Hi, Karen," which was a significant moment in my life. And that same day his mom shared a story about how they were getting ready to go camping, and his father came home from work and said, "If we're going to do this, we need to start getting packed." They had Sundays for dinner that day, and she put the kids to bed. She went to get some ice cream and realized she couldn't find it, and what we found out happened was Sam decided to take his dad literally and camp for their trip, so he packed his clean underwear to satisfy his mom, the ice cream, and the coffee for his dad. So I think it's pretty significant, the difference that the folks that we work with now have that type of life instead of living their entire lives separated from their community, from their families, and that we get to participate in the relationships that occur as a result of what we do. And I'm very proud and honored to have been a part of MORC.